Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the GM Show. I'm your host, Freeman, joined by your other host, Mateo. For today, we'll see
Good morning.
who's my co-host on Monday. His name may start with a D. Okay, so this is the GM Show, where we talk about crypto news, headlines, technical analysis, NFTs, all the stuff, the crypto blockchain stuff of the day, Monday through Friday, every morning, weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And before we jump into the news, Mateo, I wanted to just take a second to highlight our very own website, which is newsworthy every day, and that is gmdefi.xyz. Go there, connect your
Check it
wallet,
out.
join the morning club, support the show, get access to our kimono indicator that we use every morning here in the TA section. And also, while you're at it, check out simpleblock.io, our other project. This is a free website that allows you to create minting websites like super easily. You just fill in a couple details and then boom, you got a mint website.
Game changer. It's a game changer.
Go check it out.
You want to make a quick mint page? Simple block. It's a simple block.
Simple block.
That's where you do that.
Simple.
It is the simplest way to make
Simple.
an NFT mint page. It's a game changer.
Okay, now now we're just running the same script over and over again. Okay, so let's get into the news. ApeCoin. What is going on with ApeCoin? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. ApeCoin dropped 8% after Bored Ape Yacht Club Discord suffered from sounds like a widespread phishing scam. What Discord has not suffered from a phishing scam. It just sounds like they got really hit. So let's read about it, shall we? It sounds like it's very, let's see. It's very, this is a bad article. I'm sorry to whoever wrote it. The 8% drop compromised by a phishing attack in the early hours of Friday morning. Project Twitter account told users to not mint anything from any Discord right now. A webhook in our Discord was briefly compromised. So that's interesting. And I'm wondering how someone must have figured out the webhook address and then somehow sent like a fake message through the webhook. Something like that. Yeah, the attacker was able to access the official Discord where they announced in official channels that there would be a new collection available to mint for Mutant Ape and Bored Ape NFT holders. So that's pretty bad.
Wow.
Pretty bad. So I think that probably has a little bit to do with the dip, but we'll have to check out the price a little bit later during our Ape Watch.
We'll check out the charts.
Yes, we will.
We will. Charts.
We certainly will. Bitcoin also briefly dipped below 45K as EU cracks down on crypto. It sounds like European lawmakers are taking aim at crypto wallets. So, there's more regulation coming down the pipeline, and we knew that would happen. I think, each time there's a little bit of tightening on things like non-custodial wallets, there's going to be a little bit of probably a little bit of a dip. But it sounds like the European Parliament recently voted to tighten up regulations on crypto transactions. The approved proposal would require crypto service providers, such as regulated exchanges, to obtain and hold personally identifiable information. So essentially KYCing people who make transactions using non-custodial wallets. So that's pretty much like every company, every startup that's a wallet startup then, right, would need to KYC essentially. It's people. So they're they're really trying to push for KYCing all the time. And that'd be like, MetaMask, like just you got a KYC now to just, create a MetaMask wallet.
Yeah.
That could be coming soon. So
Yeah.
if they have a KYC requirement essentially for all the wallets, then there's no secret and there's absolutely then no secrets at all in blockchain. There's no anonymity at all at that point if all the wallet providers have the information of every wallet.
Right. Yeah. And it's just going to start everyone's just going to, migrate to these decentralized wallets,
Yeah. So it'll just be like the wallets that defy all the regulations in these countries. There will be it's going to be like the black market of wallets.
But I doubt there'll be a big enough exchange with enough liquidity to still be able to do that, right? All the exchanges are going to have to start.
I mean, at least the exchanges are definitely going to KYC. But, like if you're just a wallet, like MetaMask type wallet, there may be a MetaMask alternative. Yeah. If MetaMask starts making you KYC, I could see some kind of just copy of MetaMask appearing that is not, doesn't make you KYC. So,
exactly. You're going to have
it'll be
the other ones,
the other wallets that don't follow the rules. Yes. Proposed bill would require stablecoins to be backed by dollars and government securities. The Stablecoin Transparency Act was introduced by Rep. Trey Hollingsworth and Senator Bill Hagerty. And it sounds like they're trying to make sure that these stablecoins actually have the dollars or government securities on hand to back these stablecoins. And this is probably not a bad thing, I would have to say. I mean, I think the mystery around whether Tether actually has any money or any dollars or not is not comforting. And, the fact that that's even a discussion, whether that's a problem or not, is not comforting. And I don't know enough about the Tether situation to tell you really what's going on there. I've just seen, like a Twitter thread, which means I don't know anything. And so I do think, though, if at least for a stable coin, if you're going to claim that the coin is pegged to a certain fiat currency or other currency, you should probably. It's the same thing with when you buy when you buy gold, online you buy gold and you're not really getting gold. It's like I sure hope that gold ETF is actually backed by real gold. So you want the same thing for your Tether.
Yeah, and it's better security for the whole crypto space. You don't want you could have a essentially run to the bank kind of type deal, and then they're just kind of screwed because they can't pay everyone.
It's not really even there.
The whole system crashes.
And that's called a bubble or something. I think something like that.
Yeah, well, I think and I don't know how a lot. It seems like Luna is doing a pretty good job with their whole USD thing. It seems like they're actually.
Luna wants to be the second. They want to at least be the second largest holder of Bitcoin. That's their goal. So, and I think that's good. That's good. That's a good.
Yeah,
that's a good direction for the stablecoin providers to be moving, because we want stable coins, right? That's what we want. You know what Nike wants? They want to destroy unauthorized NFTs. So Nike is really not stoked about all the just random, Nike inspired NFTs.
Oh, like people doing like a Nike sneaker design NFT project or something like that.
Yes. So it sounds like they want to come after especially projects on the Ethereum blockchains, it sounds like.
Yeah. And I think if anyone's playing, with someone else's brand like that, you're asking for it,
Sounds like, when StockX, it sounds like StockX is actually involved. It sounds like, they're letting, StockX is a well-known sneaker like resale site, but it sounds like they've started their own like NFT market where you can buy NFT versions of shoes. And so, yeah, that's kind of interesting. That's very, very interesting. So I'm assuming there will be a landmark case of some sort with NFTs and copyright law, and how will that all play out? So it sounds like Nike has already filed a complaint in New York federal court against StockX, saying they've ripped off their brand in order to cash in on a, quote, gold rush market.
Yes.
Many of the NFTs have sold for well over $1,000. So, yeah, fascinating.
Dang. Yeah, that company had no idea what they were doing. Well, like, why would you? Anyways, you put that swoosh on a shoe, and then you try to
they're the
sell
exact shoes. I mean, these are the exact shoes,
man.
images of the exact shoes. So
you can't even call it derivative art. You know what I mean?
don't know. Yeah,
They probably own the copyrights.
I mean, they made this little like card-looking thing behind it. I think it's going to be interesting. So this is why, we're in a so these kind of things are going to happen, and we're going to see how they play out. You know what I bet Matt is really stoked for? And I'm sorry, this almost has nothing to do with crypto. And so I almost got rid of this, but I really didn't want to, because I knew
trigger me.
Trigger Matt. Wendy's has opened a Metaverse restaurant in Horizon Worlds. So, congratulations to everyone in Horizon Worlds. I'm really glad you can now eat
go get
garbage in the virtual
square burger.
You can eat a square burger. I don't know, if it's fried, what kind of oil it's fried in. So you might want to ask them that yourself. I don't know a veggie burger option.
I think they use peanut oil. So if you have a peanut allergy, watch out.
That. And I don't know, all the employees here might be wearing headsets. It looks like Wendy herself is wearing a VR headset. So I don't know if I would even trust anyone making the food at this Wendy's. Anyway, it's, it's what all these companies are doing.
Because why?
Let's move on. Tiffany and Company has bought a Tom Sachs rocket NFT. You remember Tom Sachs rockets, man? I loved Tom Sachs rockets. I remember when these launched, and I was just like, these are the weirdest, funniest little rockets. And you had to buy all the different parts, from what I remember. Like you had to buy the fuselage and the like different parts of the rocket to make a complete rocket. Anyway, Tiffany & Co. has bought a Tom Sachs rocket for $380,000.
Dang.
So congrats to them, congrats to them, or whoever I'm congratulating. I don't know if I'm congratulating Tiffany's or Tom Sachs rocket.
Whoever.
We've also got the world's first food metaverse that's launching in the US. This doesn't make any sense to me when I read this headline, because I thought the metaverse was not a real place, but maybe it is. One Rare, the first food metaverse, is officially launching in the United States after success in other parts of the world. The metaverse, created by a husband and wife team, will include virtual food experiences, food NFTs. This is why this is relevant. Nobody hate me before. There's NFTs involved.
Hey.
And a network where foodies can interact regardless of their geographical distance. They have numerous Web3 apps where they can explore beaches, forests, and lakes. and they can collect virtual ingredients and put together digital recipes. And the dish NFTs can then be redeemed for digital artwork or in the future for actual meals at IRL restaurants.
So it is kind of
wild to me. I don't.
So
it's a lot going
what's
on.
interesting about it's kind of like a game. It sounds like you're essentially just going around getting ingredients, building out recipes, getting rewarded, kind of like a play to earn kind of metaverse kind of type deal. I like how they're actually going to maybe give you like food, like hey, you can get, because it's like, dude, whenever there's like a food NFT, it just kind of makes me mad because it's like eating is such a physical experience. Like, you know, when you eat something, it's like, oh yeah, that's amazing, sparks joy, it gives you life. But it's like, the fuck, I'm gonna eat something in the metaverse, I'm not gonna get that feeling, dude. You know?
Well, what if they eventually make it so that you can taste things in the metaverse? Like it's some kind of device you have to put in your mouth while you've got your headset on. So you got
like a mouth
controllers, kind of you got this thing that's just in your mouth,
just drooling as they're constantly just like eating chocolate or some shit.
It's kind of like a mouth guard. It's a mouth guard that just like fits to your mouth. Okay.
That sounds miserable.
See, One Rare should hire us as consultants. I mean, clearly we've got ideas.
We have an idea for you guys.
We know what we're doing here. Okay.
The VR, I guarantee you there's a startup that's trying to do that, trying to get taste in. I know they're doing smell. I've seen that, dude. But anyway.
Do you remember Craig Wright, man? Do you remember Craig Wright? You know, I kind of forgot about Craig Wright. It's been a little while since I thought about Craig Wright. Craig Wright is the guy who claims he's Satoshi. I mean, one of the guys that claims he's Satoshi. And apparently he's planning to dump his Bitcoin because he says it has no utility. This is the supposed Satoshi Nakamoto that invented Bitcoin. Is now saying he's going to dump his Bitcoin. Do we even want to read this? I don't even think so. I just want to show how silly Craig Wright is.
So he's saying that he has Satoshi's wallet and he's going to dump it all. Is that what he's saying?
I guess so. I mean, he is Satoshi, so I guess he would have Satoshi's wallet, right?
Well, I guess watch the wallet. I don't know. That's stupid, dude. I don't believe the guy. I think, you know, I mean...
You don't even have to say anything else about it if you don't want to.
Okay, I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess I just don't have to. Like, as he proved anyway, what's his evidence? Send something from the wallet right now.
This is what I'm saying. I don't want to go there because that's the whole, you know, if you want to go look into Craig Wright and get into the entire investigation on whether he's actually Satoshi, plenty of people have already done that. And you can go follow those Twitter threads. But we're not going to do that to everyone today.
I just don't know. I just don't know what the motivation is to like say that you're Satoshi. Like, what do you get at it? Like, except for just, I don't know. It seems like a really stupid idea to come out and say that you're Satoshi, unless you got, you know, book deals, maybe. You know.
Yeah. Did you see that? Terra's Bitcoin stash nears Tesla's. Just see that in the sidebar here. 30% crypto tax becomes law in India following finance bill approval. Sounds like starting today, April 1st, this new bill has a 30% crypto tax. So that's heavy. And it sounds like they're coming for your cryptos in India.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Apart from that, traders cannot offset their losses against profits. Each trading pair will be considered independently for the tax deduction. It's the taxes on digital asset holdings and transfers.
Damn, they're making it like that's rough.
If the 30% tax was not regressive enough, the government also imposed a 1% tax deduction at source on each trade, claiming it would help them track the movement of funds. However, exchange operators have warned that the 1% tax deduction would dry up liquidity.
I think that's total bullshit. I think that's, they're just trying to make it like so hard to even. They're not, instead, because they always kept saying India's going to ban it. They're going to ban it. Instead of banning it, they're just trying to make it
off.
Yeah, so ridiculously
and just
stupid,
taxing
hard
the ass
to use
out of
it.
it to just take. They're like, well, what if we could just like take it? What if
Yeah.
it's like, well, we don't, it's like all these guys, they're getting all this wealth. I don't really like that. How can we just take that? What if we just made like a really crazy ass tax on it?
Like, I mean, I would imagine a lot of people in India would all of a sudden just, VPNs and get the hell out, like don't even act like you're.
This is an interesting little tweet. Who's this? From somebody with a blue check mark, so you know that they are smart, of course. It's not illegal to buy or sell crypto assets in India, but we have put taxation, treating it like winnings from horse races, which I guess is what the financial secretary said. And he says this guy is commenting that it has more to do with their views than just the tax. So it's like the way they view it, the government is like it's gambling, essentially.
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's all my news.
That sucks. Hopefully no one follows India's suit,
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts. Okay. Well, show us something to be excited about, Matt. This looks real exciting here. Show us what should we be hopeful about?
Sorry to not do that for you, but all right. So here's Bitcoin. Yesterday we we basically did what we were kind of talking about, what could possibly happen here. What's interesting about Bitcoin, I noticed, is it definitely did a bounce off of some strong resistance. Yesterday, I was saying, hey, one of the scenarios could be coming down, bouncing off of this resistance here, right? And then starting to come back up. And that seems to be what we're seeing here. Here on the Kimono wave, signs are saying, hey, we could be forming an oversold dot. VWAP is pointing up. So we definitely could get a bounce. The thing to watch out for on the daily, right? 50 EMA is still under the 200 EMA. So you can't really say, hey, we can't be too bullish, right? And it is at the moment bouncing off of the 200 EMA. Which is right, where that strong support is. And so I'm not too convinced it's going to hold, because here on the Kimono wave, we have a red overbought signal, VWAP coming down. Looks like money flow is coming down. So it's, I'm not convinced the dump is over. I could totally see the price coming down here on the daily, maybe around the 42,000 level, maybe coming around to this level here before kind of reversing. It would just give it give the weekend a couple days to kind of slightly trend down, get this wave to really get some length to it, because here on a daily, right? I mean, you have the Kimono wave works very well on the larger time frames. So I'm expecting some lower prices. It would be awesome. I could be wrong. We could be holding. We could be turning that resistance into support right now, which would be awesome. And then this gets psyched out. We print a green dot. That's the other option here. Just because 4 hour looks like, hey, looks pretty bullish. Looks like we can be coming up. How high do we come up? Do we break this resistance up here? We'll find out. We'll find out over the weekend.
Weekend fun.
Because so basically Bitcoin, I'm thinking we go up or we come up and then we come down. We're either gonna, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Yep. It'll go up or come down. All I know is it does look like it's going to come up.
How
for
high
a
of a
bit.
bump does it get?
How high though, right? How high? I mean, upwards, we do have some great vector candle zones for it to consume here. All right, big winners so far today. Let's see, we have Matic and ETH. Let's check out ETH.
Okay, ETH. See, what's crazy is last night I saw ETH was like coming down.
Yeah.
And wow, it had a huge pop. So you know what's interesting?
Yeah.
Because ETH and Bitcoin often have kind of at least similar movements sometimes when there's pops.
Yeah.
I wonder if ETH is foreshadowing here what may come on Bitcoin.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because right now you got a nice blue vector candle, challenging some resistance here. And so if this candle can close up here in the next hour or so, we print this green dot, we're seeing higher highs today for Ethereum for sure. It's doing really well. So yeah, and you got all these green vector candle zones, or not green vector candle zones, but vector candle zones.
Damn, it went down to the 50 pretty much there, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we're expecting, so this would totally make sense for it to come up here. So the region I'm looking for price to challenge is right up here at 3,800. That makes sense too with this large confluence here. So, I mean, there's levels definitely there's resistance before that, right? We got resistance here.
Time to buy
resistance
NFTs
up here. These are the levels I'd be looking for on Ethereum. Matic was doing well. Let's see, it's up 3% this morning.
After a little bit of a correction.
Yeah, so I mean, we're bullish on Matic because on the 4-hour we're across the 50 EMAs, across the 200 EMA. Here on the daily, if I was remembering right, it just crossed, and it looks like they are just dancing with each other here.
It's trying to establish maybe some new support right there.
Yeah, so it's almost like the 50 EMA is like wanting to just dip here and then hopefully bounce off.
Hopefully it can hold it.
But yeah, so right now it is who knows kind of moment. This is a big, price can come, we could see lower lows or see higher highs in the daily right now. It is a struggle with the EMAs. That's why you look at the lower time frames. Whoa, what's going on there? All right, so with here, yeah, at least I'm more bullish, right? Price came up, separated from the 50 EMA, tried to return to it, separated, tried to return to it, separated, definitely challenging it, and now it could be rejecting right off of the 200 EMA right here in the 4-hour. So yeah, you could maybe be seeing higher highs here, although this, this is this big drop is what's kind of a concern, because we might be a better chance actually that we see lower highs and then come down. Like maybe we consume this candle zone up here and then start coming back down. But
yeah, we'll have to see if that holds there.
We'll have to see. Price could go up. It could come down. Who the hell knows?
Keep your eye on the charts.
The other big winner, Ape. You were saying it was down. Guess what it is right now? It is up for almost 5%. It is raging. Look at this candle right now.
Raging. Wow.
It is raging. So I pulled some fibs on this earlier because
raging.
Because it was really responding.
Looks like it's ready to pop.
Yeah, if you see these fib levels, it's really responding really well to these levels here. So like, for example, here, right, we had the price drop. It wicks down here to, what is it, the 6.5, right? And then it just wicks down there. It doesn't close at all. And it closes a little, once, it looks like here under the 618. And it just doesn't want to break the level there. So it definitely wants to challenge these higher levels up here. maybe even consume this vector candle zone. So this could be a nice turnaround. I would be wanting to see more of like a W pattern. So maybe something, and yeah. So something like this. So it comes up and then boom. So that's what I'd be kind of looking for kind of a breakout kind of pattern for ape here. So expect it to come up, come back down, and then get that breakout. Because right now it could just be up here, trap a bunch of traders as they're going long up here, bring it down, get them liquidated, bring it back up, get the trend going back up again. But we do have vector candle zones down here that we can try to come down and wick down to. So keep an eye on that. It looks like we could be soon getting a oversold signal on the 4-hour on the kimono wave. And here, right, the daily, there's not a lot to really go off of. I don't even have EMAs yet. So it's really just kind of saying, hey, we have barely kind of like some trends going on here. But if you wanted to, let's make them. All right, so sure, let's say this, yeah. So this is some trend lines we're getting down. I mean, you could do from here. I'm just gonna, because these are newer candles.
Tiny little bit of data.
Yeah, you really don't have a lot to go off of here.
Tiny little bits of data.
Yeah, so on the large time frames, you don't. But this is the channel I'd be seeing it playing in. Looks like we rejected off here. So if you do trends and all, if you trade on the trends kind of type deal, yeah, you'd want to maybe stay, get in. You would have probably wanted to try to get in there because it could stop out here at this resistance, or come on up here and get higher highs and continue on with the trend. So kind of like, you know what I mean? So, who knows for ape, but I mean, we could be seeing a rejection here and start coming on up and challenging here. Ape's so interesting because I feel like right now it's one that's really gonna react with like a lot of news and just like rumors and stuff like that. Just because it's so new and there's so many, right? Remember, this was all just airdrop to ape holders. So, a lot of them are just holding and they can let their bags go at any time. And that'll fluctuate the price quite a bit still. So just keep your eyes on the chart. Understand that, hey, for all-time high, it came up at $17. Right now at 13. Maybe we'll never maybe see these $9 again. Do you remember when we started this? When we started Ape Watch, it was like $7 when we first did this. Could have.
You said you'd maybe buy when it dipped back down to like 12 or 13. I think is what you said.
I don't know.
Little cheddar biscuit.
I am starting to trade it now though because it's on Bybit. So I didn't realize it was on that exchange. So I'll check it out. I will start trading.
Cool. Aren't you cool?
I don't know if I'm going to put it in my HODL portfolio yet, but I am going to start trading it.
Oh. Wow. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for the
Anything
ape.
Else?
Thanks for the ape date. Thanks for the ape date, mate.
I think that's it for the charts, man.
I think that's it for the charts. Now is our favorite segment of the day. This is when we need like some kind of weird Super Smash Bros type intro where you got like all these NFTs battling it out. So yes, now it is time for Battle of the NFTs. Oh, great. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I guess I'll go first.
Go for it.
Okay. Today, we first got Panther Phobia. This is a project by a tattoo artist named Luke Westman. I was not familiar with Luke Westman before finding this project. So
That's
That's
interesting.
But
actually, I don't know of any other tattoo artists that are in NFTs. That's
yeah,
cool.
I think that's kind of interesting. I'm sure there are others, but it's kind of it's cool. I like how they're capitalizing off their kind of tattoo artist brand, right? It sounds like he's had a tattoo shop for 25 years. Or no, never mind. That's a lie. He started hanging out in tattoo shops 25 years ago. Anyway, so he's a tattoo artist. Let's check out the roadmap, shall we? It's priority booking, which is cool. That's kind of interesting. You know, if you're a person that offers services and maybe you're an influencer or you have a large audience, this is an interesting idea. Start giving priority access to your own services. If you got like a long wait for your services, why not give somebody priority access to booking if they have your NFT? I think that's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. Dope. Cool utility
thing. Cool utility, dude. Exclusive rights. So select number of holders will be able to get exclusive rights to their NFT. Select number of holders. Why not everybody? It's a question right there. Early access and whitelist for the next drop. Physical prints. Select number of holders will get a physical print. Again, with the select number of holders thing.
Maybe it's like contests that he's going to do within his community kind of type deal that'll get that stuff.
And that's it. So it's not over promising.
How many is he minting?
He's using something called Tronic app. It looks like this must be some kind of NFT launching platform, I'm guessing. Let's see, dude. I can't. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go look at the project here. They're minting for 0.1 ETH. One total? No way. Is that real? Wait. There's no way.
I mean, one thing I was thinking, I was like, dude, if he had thousands of them, that would be a bad idea because that's a lot of people who would get VIP booking and stuff like that.
Okay, it's exclusively dropping on something called Tronic. I didn't do enough of my homework, it looks like. So it's 2,500. Okay, 2,500. You have to mint them at this place called Tronic. If anyone knows what Tronic is already, drop it in the chat. But let's check it out. It is it's a essentially NFT platform. Sounds like. But the weird thing is that you can only really get to it here, and you got to join a wait list, which is very clever. Very clever. Yeah, this is their way of starting to get an email list going.
Finally,
that's clever.
That's not decentralized.
That's clever. So you're making an email list at the same time. Very, very clever. So how many GMs would I give this project? Well, I'm not. This is on ETH. It's 0.1. You know what I like about this project is it's just for the art, like for people that are into tattoo style. Classic tattoo kind of style of artwork.
I would get one. The artwork is cool for sure. Yeah,
I think that what would be cool is if you got the rights to it and could get it tattooed by him or even another artist, you could or just have the rights to do whatever you want with the artwork. I think that would be really cool. If that opportunity is widely available for holders, that makes it way cooler. And there's a little bit of interesting utility, and he's not really over-promising too much. So, and there's 2,500 of them. 0.1, I don't know. What do you think about that price?
I'd give it, I think it's, I think that's good. I mean, I think the exclusivity of scheduling alone is dope enough because it's kind of like, I'm always, I have tattoos on my back and I'm going to get tattoos on my arms. And I just always want to get tattoos, but it's kind of like a lot of the good tattoo artists, they're booked out for months. And you're just kind of like,
one of these would go good on your cheek, actually, I think. Right on that right
get a good, nice big neck tattoo or something right here.
Yeah, panther.
That'd be kind of cool.
Panther.
Panthers. But I think I don't. I think that's really cool. I think it's I'd
give this a solid at least 8.
I'm going to go 9 GMs.
Okay. Wow. Okay, cool. That's our first time anyone on this has said a 9 GM. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's our first 9 from that.
It's a great way. He's using NFTs to just help like support him, and also it like is a perk in his business. I don't know. To me, I like so much things about it.
Following or something. No. Oh, this is just for the project. I wonder. I wonder if he is a artist that is already like a well-known,
right,
tattoo artist. I'm trying to find any kind of information about
maybe
him,
locally. I know like this lady I'm trying to get a tattoo from. It's like she's just booked up for like the entire year. You know what I mean? So it's like shit. If I could pay a little extra to jump the line.
Yeah, he's got 82,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah. So he's
I like his logo. Looks like a Louis Vuitton logo. Am I just the only one that noticed that? Kind of looks like a Louis Vuitton.
I think I like it. I like this one.
Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. Well, that's that one. Let's see what Matt's first one is here.
So I'm doing a shout out to one of our.
We're doing a shout out for
GM peeps. All right. So this is the Sad Ghost Jet Club. It's pretty. I think it's pretty hilarious. But yeah, so 5,000 of them. It looks like already starting to mint 0.04. Already 284 looks like minted.
Or I think it mints tomorrow. I think it starts minting tomorrow. I think you can start to maybe interact with the site or something.
But very simple site, nothing too crazy. And the promises, I just don't. Yeah, it's basically pretty typical NFT kind of stuff. Merch, sandbox, of course, more merch, background. What is this? Barcode background sad ghost. So if you get this special, if you mint one of these ghosts or
there's these barcode ones, that have like a QR code behind
the
them.
QR code ones,
yeah.
Where's the example? Oh, here,
yeah.
So they'll get you exclusive stuff, which is cool. Collaborations, YouTube, lo-fi radio. So it's just stuff to kind of keep.
It's just like a community engaged. Stuff. Yeah. Community stuff, like community things to just build community online. Looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. And so
there is something that says daily ETH reward access over here in this phase 1. That's a little.
I don't know what that means. Weird. Who knows? Yeah. I think you got to join a Discord for that. I did not join a Discord, but you got to dig a little deeper for that kind of info.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was made using GM tutorials on the Make This Mint page.
Yes.
So congrats, dude.
Oh gosh.
Dudette, whoever made this.
All the time. It's
making.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Dekenza asked why the ghosts are sad. I wish this guy was here.
Yeah, we should get the creator to do an interview and be like, yes, we have a very why are the ghosts sad? Well, why would a ghost be happy?
You can join their Discord. I think Dekenza should join their Discord.
On Earth as a ghost, it'd be miserable.
Maybe that's because you're a ghost. I mean,
I've never seen a happy ghost. Like
Ghostbusters. What about Casper? Casper was kind of happy sometimes.
He was the friendly ghost.
He was the friendly ghost, which is kind of happy. They just couldn't. They're like, well, he's not happy. He's dead, right? So he's just friendly.
He's just friendly.
We need the friendly ghost club.
Yeah,
I'm sure it exists already. I'm sure it exists already.
That's his next project.
Yeah, I would hope that I meant this one with the banana peel on the head. Personally, that's kind of my favorite. So
yeah, good bit art. It's cool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we're not going to GM it just because it's one of our. It's like it's a bonus one because it's just one of our community members, and we're not going to GM our community members too hard yet. Maybe in the future, if enough of you assemble, we might start just roasting everyone's projects. But for right now, we're just giving shout outs to community because we love our community.
Only
and we're not
community positive. Yeah.
going to go ham
We're not
unless we don't know you, and then we're not scared of the repercussions of you being in our chat and trying to raid our stuff. So,
no, I would give it a decent score just because it's like, I mean, the hard part is that it's gonna, you need realist to sell 5,000. You've got to have quite a bit. So, if he's in for the project for the long term, maybe eventually, sticks with it, doesn't give up, it could become something. But yeah, I don't know. And I like the Jet Club instead of Yacht Club. I think that's cool. Anyway, I wouldn't give it that. All right, I'm going to give it a GM now because
F it. We're doing GMs. Okay,
I'd give it a 7. 7 GMs.
Cool. Okay, I'd give it.
There's bonus points too, because it's in the group. But
I'd give it 6 GMs.
All right. See, not that bad.
It wasn't that bad. That wasn't too bad. I feel okay. Good. I was more stressed about that than I needed to be. I was catastrophizing about the whole situation. I thought the Reaper guy that created this project was in our chat and he was maybe making death threats or something. But no, it's okay.
No, we're good. We're good, man.
Cool. Okay. Well, 6.5 then would be the final score between.
Do you want me to go again and then I'll go on a different one? Because I have like the 2 more.
Okay. Yeah, you go again. Go again.
All right.
Show us something.
Let's check out.
Show us the next thing.
Oh, Meta Meatballs. All right. Yeah. So when I saw these dudes, I was like, yeah, I gotta pick these ones because they look awesome.
Yeah.
I love the different like monster meatballs kind of look. I think it's cool. Whitelist right now, they're minting at 0.03. Pre-sale coming soon.
So
and I think
3
in the Discord
sale phases.
Says more. Yeah, exactly. So there's sale phases.
0.03. Okay.
Yep, 8,888 of them.
Play to earn game
story, right? Yeah. So there's a whole story. Yeah, I think the idea is to gamify it.
Wait, go back up real quick. Did it just say? Did I read that correctly? A little bit further up, that most meatballs are very narcissistic. Is that what it was saying up there? Go up a little bit higher.
Oh,
let's see. It says
most
meatballs are greedy narcissists. Wow. and each exists its own
collect sauce, gain rewards. Just look plain damn cool.
Drip
Meta Meatballs have rolled off the table and into the crypto space, holding unique assets and trades. So no meatball is exactly the same. Yeah, it's cool. It seems like a fun project.
Narcissist. Okay.
And you save the human race. That's cool. They're narcissists, but they do, without humans, there would be no meatballs.
Well, yeah, because they care about their own existence.
Yeah. After years of work and on the brink of extinction, scientists using advanced AI were finally successful. Advanced food multiplication was a success. However, something began to go terribly and weirdly wrong. Years later, all of humanity betrayed. It's story time, everyone.
This is a lot of story.
Yeah, I do like the I like the ones that stories. I'm not gonna read it because I didn't read others.
Humanity's captured and enslaved. They even they have a little comic. Oh my gosh, meatball comics. Oh boy.
Yeah. So this could become a thing. I mean, just think
sauce
about
token
names.
Oh boy, we got sauce token.
They're gonna tokenize it. Get it for the drop. Get it for the drop. Because it's like, hey. Like I like the strategy. A lot of the NFT strategies I've been liking is like oh shoot, what was it? I remember the brain fart. Basically, you keep the asset, but you're selling. So like you keep the NFT, you buy the NFT, and then when they keep airdropping these sauce tokens, you're earning these sauce tokens. That's how you sell those off and you make your buck. I know a lot of ape people, that's kind of their strategy. It's like, hey,
I hope some comics or like an animated show or something is in the roadmap, because these would be a great little show or a comic or a game, something.
Right. It looks like they have a pretty decent kind of. Oh, so yeah, it'd be nice to see the contract dress, but it looks like they're still probably making that out.
Yeah, massive amount of tokens. It's looking like the tokenomics of that are going to be pretty. Yeah, it's like a Shiba Inu level token. Make that for whatever it is.
So yeah, okay. So phase 1, launching NFTs. Phase 2, Metaverse marketing development. Phase 3, native gaming, token, all that kind of type stuff. And then the Metaverse launch. The first play to earn games fully launched. Okay,
staking and yield farming. Okay. Live Metaverse events. Yeah. Ooh, Metaverse, meatheads. Lots of meat. I like meat.
Where's the meat? Okay. So yeah, very cool. I like on the service. I like it. Just because it's basically, hey, we're creating stuff. We are tokenizing it. So it's one of those things where you're taking the risk. If you're buying it, you're like, is this going to be one of those ones? If it's successful enough, it's going to get scrutinized by the SEC kind of type deal. Maybe. So keep that risk in mind that yes, you'll hold your NFT. Yes, you might make some sauce tokens, but it could quickly go to zero as they just say, yo, we didn't want to deal with the SEC after all. So just if the creators are taking on the risk and they're like, yes, we'll take responsibility and own that, then that's awesome. But
what you're saying is, if you get a meatball, cover it in sauce and quickly eat it while it's hot and warm. Don't let that thing just sit around for a long time.
Whatever that means.
For a long time. Sure, that's what I mean. It'll get gnarly after a while.
And the project seems like it's pretty decent in size. It's 13,000, so they still need to convert quite a big percentage to really sell out. But it's like it's totally possible. Especially because they are right. The public mint is until April 15th, so they have a couple of weeks. More to
how did this get on our list? Of course.
It's because
Matt got this on our list somehow.
Whitelist is open now. Whitelist is selling now. Okay. 0.0.
Okay. I take it back.
Yeah.
I'll calm down.
There's decent sized Discord and stuff too. So I like it. I'd give these meatballs
there's a lot of them. Yeah, you got to sell a lot of those meatballs. But they're not too expensive, so I would give this project, man.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like that. It's at a more fair price when they start saying, "Hey, 0.03."
I like the artwork, but
I like the artwork. Utilities, all right. I wonder. I'd have to dig more into their Discord really to kind of give them a higher score.
Yeah, I mean, what is the what's the chance this will get rugged before all this other stuff happens? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. So as far as GMs, let's just give it.
I think you should give it a 7 at least.
Yeah, I was thinking 7.5.
That way I can give it a 6. Oh, okay. And then if you give it a 7.5, then it evens out to a 7. That's nice. We're trying to be nice. We're trying to change our tone.
Yeah, we are in 100% all positive show now. We are not. No more shit.
Nothing under 5. We don't give under 5s on this show. I mean, yeah, like what is like a 1 or 2? Oh, we have given a 1 or 2.
Yeah, we did. We did. I think yesterday.
Okay, good.
1.
Just want to make sure even.
This project is
doling it out.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely accomplishable. I think if they can sell out, I would want to see a bit more numbers in their Discords and Twitter and stuff, but they could still get there. They have some more time. So
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
7.5. I think that's fair. And then maybe it'll go up over time. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe go down.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
Maybe go up. Maybe go
up. Yeah. Anyways, go on. Your NFT project now.
I've noticed there's a lot of projects that are called modern this or that. Why is that? Like the Modern Llama Club, the Modern Poker Club is what we're going to look at next. Welcome to the Modern Poker Club. Let's get into it. This is a club full of sharks, fish, donkeys, and whales. And the Modern Poker Club NFTs will be your ticket to the Pokerverse. They plan to create a massive multiplayer online play to earn poker world using Unreal Engine 5. So this is going to be a graphics intensive poker world. So it's just like, man, everything's pokerized. It sounds like that sounds pretty enticing to me. I love me some poker. So you can compete against the finest sharks, fish, donkeys, and whales out there and earn rewards while doing it. The Modern Poker Club NFT holders will receive 25% discounts on everything in the shop, which will include merch, 3D resin miniature card protectors, tournament rewards for winners, all kinds of other stuff. You own commercial rights of your Modern Poker Club NFT. You might be wondering, what do these look like? Well, you can kind of see them there. They're a little bit small, but this is our roadmap. Some crazy airdropping stuff going on. We got airdrops.
Are these like chips or something that are airdropping?
Let me go back up here and try to figure that out.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to figure out what's going on with the numbers they're talking about. Anyway,
that sucks.
Stage 2.
If you have an NFT project, you want to make it easy.
I don't know what the gold is. The 60 gold that gets airdropped, but stage 2 is 250,000 allocated. I'm guessing US dollars allocated for the development of the game. At 30%, 100,000 will be allocated for social media marketing and promotion. Stage 4, which is 40%, 30 ETH allocated for a month of giveaways every day to token holders.
Dang.
100,000 allocated for floor sweeps at 50%. At 60%, 3D resin miniature card protectors to random holders. 100 gold at 70% airdropped. Merch shop at stage 8, 80%, 100,000.
Don't they combine a couple of these
for a second floor sweeps? There's a lot going on here.
The more
and then
stages,
stage 10, full development on Modern Poker Club's Pokerverse begins.
Dude, I didn't know poker had to be so complicated.
There's a long road to playing poker.
Yeah,
to finally actually getting to play poker. It's going to take a long time.
This seems like you could.
There are much easier ways to play poker on the blockchain if you really want to. And
exactly, I was about to say there's already like a lot of blockchain kind of poker options out there.
Yeah,
it's a kind of I want maybe saturated, but it's not like
launches in 2 hours. Stake your NFT to earn tokens. Okay. Own your NFT, stake it, earn rewards, and then you play in the Pokerverse, I guess.
What got them to choose the different animals?
They're using one of these ERC 721A contracts too. What are these sneaky new contract things I'm seeing?
It's a way for you to mint. It's like a gas friendly.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering what Azuki is using the same protocol. Is that true? That's interesting. If Azuki is.
It must be.
Well, yeah, I mean, and they say it on this website.
Yeah.
Right? They can't lie, obviously. Here's the team. Here's a bunch of FAQs. So you can check out modernpokerclub.com and let me see. Okay, what are we looking at for Twitter and Discord here? Have they inflated their numbers? Well, we have 11,000 Twitter followers. The engagement is I don't know. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of self-promo going on. 38,000 in the Discord. I mean, that's a lot of Discord members. Who knows how many are real, of course, as always.
Right. You just can't.
They have a white paper, though, you know, which is I gotta say, at least they went to the trouble of creating a white paper.
The white paper, I didn't know NFT projects still did that. That was like so.
You're like, nobody makes white papers anymore.
Yeah,
everyone just rugs now.
I didn't even know that people still did that.
Look at this, the breakdown of the tokenomics. Okay, they get a point for having a like in-depth white paper.
Like last year, it was all about, what's the white paper? What's the white paper? Everyone had a white paper on their project. And now it's just, I never see the white papers anymore.
Dickenza said he'll send a Medium write-up. Cool. Yes, please, Dickenza, send us a Medium write-up. And, you know, if I was really interested in this project, I would definitely read this white paper. It actually looks like there may be some complex tokenomics to this whole Pokerverse thing. So, you know, I'm not going to poo-poo this project yet.
As long as they are willing to assume the risk of regulations.
Exactly. Know your risk tolerance. If you're a poker fan and you want to support poker-related projects and see the Pokerverse maybe come to life, this could be a project you might want to read the white paper for. Notice how I didn't say ape in, just read the white paper. That's all I'm saying to do. That's my only advice. Just read the white paper. And what would I give this for GMs? I'm going to give this, okay, I have to, okay, if they pulled this all off, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's my dilemma. I'd say I'm just going to give it a solid 7.5.
I think that's fair. Yeah, 7.5.
7, maybe. Maybe a 7.
I'd maybe, you know, I love poker and stuff, so maybe I'd give it an 8.
Okay.
It's just that I'm already kind of, I don't know. The thing is, like, you know, like I was saying, it's just kind of a hard space to get into, and with the
that's why
it's pretty saturated. I feel like it's not like, anyway.
Certainly hesitant, but it's an interesting concept. I'm glad there's utility in the plan, right? It's like there is some cool utility. There's no public.
Let's just say I like it. All the power to them. I have major FUD on whether or not they're going to actually come through.
Yeah,
because it's a lot that they're doing, and a lot. How many NFTs are sold again? How many NFTs are being sold again?
Wow, this is the longest it's taken me to ever answer a question.
Or what?
Yeah, it's like, did you die? 10,000. 4 factions: sharks, fish, donkeys, and whales.
Okay.
Earn rewards while playing poker. I mean, this is why it's a sexy idea. I like the idea. You know, play to earn, cool poker, metaverse place. Like that's a place I would put my headset on and just never leave, because I would just be running around playing poker with everyone. I'm assuming. Like, it's just like a massive, like, it's just like, it looks like a field covered in poker tables and just lots of people sitting around playing poker.
Like, I guess sounds
Sounds like my sick.
Am I missing something? I must be missing something on like the different, because it's like, okay, I get like the sharks, fish, that's like poker relevant terms and stuff like that. Whales, got it. Crypto relevant. Where does the donkey come into? Where does that represent?
The donkey come in?
Like, why did they pick a donkey? What am I missing?
It's a poker reference that you're just not familiar with. I'm guessing.
Maybe
you're just not cool enough to know.
I guess not. I don't know.
Oh wow! If you own a Bored Ape, a VFriends, World of Women, Azuki, CryptoPunks, or Doodles, then you're eligible for a free whitelist. So if you own one of those and you're interested in this project, you can get on the whitelist, but it does mint like really soon, in like 2 hours or something. So
get ready.
And it's 0.2 ETH. So yeah, I mean, if you like, yes, exactly, Dickenza, you know it. That's what you do. all those holders have money, and so those are the people to
I see that strategy more and
exclusive
more.
access
You don't
exactly
need,
for the rich
the permission. Yeah, you don't need the permission from the project to do that. You're just saying, hey,
you just got to check their wallet for it.
Just check the wallet for the contract or for the token, and
it's simple to do stuff like that. So it is clever to do that, and try to pull in the money, people. That's right.
Good idea.
Okay, Matt,
All right.
I think has one more for us.
Let's do this.
The last one.
This
Monster Friends.
Tomorrow. All right, Monster Friends.
Ooh, I kind of like.
Obviously, I like monsters because I like the. Remember, I did. What did I do yesterday?
You are one.
The Snuggle Buddies. Yes, this is true. I don't know, dude. I guess I just like monsters. I don't know. But these are basic, simple monsters, but I think they're cool. I like the different facial expressions they got. So it is a collection of friendly, lovable, unique monster NFTs. These are friends created from over 200 traits, so quite a few traits. Let's see what else we got going on.
One-on-ones. This is a classic project. 0.044 ETH. I think is what we're doing. 5,555.
So they're going to do 10x Monster Friends NFT giveaways. So they'll probably just give away some NFTs. Merch. Gotta love the merch. Everyone's doing merch. Kind of tired of it, honestly. It's kind of like.
I mean, if you were really into a project, I think it's kind of one of those things where it's just a given now with a lot of the projects that it's an easy thing to just, do a print on demand service or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's not too hard to promise merch. And if the community really takes off, they're going to probably want merch. So
yeah.
Don't hang on.
And a lot of times, you always have to pay for it. It just allows you access to buy it. That's what I also think is kind of funny,
Yeah.
Just airdrop. Yeah. Airdrop, one-of-one art. So more NFTs, artwork. It looks like it's on its way. If you hold one of these, and when they sell out, they will have a token. All right. So
monster token.
Right. They'll have toys. Cool.
Like those little
in real life meetups.
Plush monster
Basically,
friends. That's cool.
Yeah, kind of what everything,
I actually think these would be cool little plush toys. That's cool.
Yeah, I think, totally simple. Yeah, these would totally be cool little plush toys. But yeah, I think, monster token. I love the airdrops. I just doubt every team out there that's doing them is gonna be willing to assume the risk. So if you risk holding this, understand that if the SEC comes knocking the door, the whole project could go kaput. But they aren't promising a DAO or anything like that. So that's kind of better, right? Because they're not saying that it's not necessarily a share, right? You're not a shareholder kind of type deal. So maybe they'll fly under the radar,
What is the utility? What's it say there? What's it say about its utility? Fun piece of art. Community meetups.
Community. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. It's just kind of like
do it because you like monsters.
Keep the token airdrop on the hush hush. People don't need, but you could always come up with a shitty token later on and airdrop it whenever you want. But just, you don't have to be all like, hey, look at me. We're doing,
Not advice. That's not advice.
Not advice. I'm not trying to let you know how to get around it. I'm just saying on how to ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Yeah. Yes, that is if you've worked with Matt enough, that's his saying.
But yeah, just
cowboy.
As far as like these guys, I don't know anything about them. Their Discord. Let's check it out.
They have 1,300 Twitter followers, so it's not like it's not overblown with fake followers or anything.
Right,
definitely organic-ish. At least 3,000 on their Discord.
37 on our Discord.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to sell 5,000 of them, so it's not going to be a price blowout project. But you could, over time, this community could grow for sure, as long as people are really into it. You gotta get people into it, man. It can be hard.
Yeah, that's kind of the main. You can't
you got to keep their attention too. Everything's ADD in this space.
So this one runs a lot of risk of being one that just pitter patters out. It just doesn't quite sell out. It's harder to as an NFT creator, it's really hard to stay motivated and keep building a community if it's just like, holy shit, no one's buying these NFTs. There's only so long you can do that, and
you can shill with no sales.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
shill.
I mean, if you are diligently shilling your project and people aren't buying, there could be various things wrong there. And that's just maybe a sign the project's not going to be successful. But some people's projects are, it's a slow grind, and that's one way that some projects work. And as long as you have the continued enthusiasm and you keep grinding, then hats off to all those project creators that are really trying to follow things through.
Yeah. So anyways, I like the art. I like the site. I like the idea. It just seems like, hey, we're going to be building this kind of cool monster brand. I know my kids would love it, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'm going to give it, the lack of audience up front. I'm not going to include that in the score. That's not going to matter.
No, you're judging the concept mostly, right?
All right. I'll give it
and the roadmap.
Give it an 8. We'll give it an 8. That's how I'm giving it.
I think that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there's nothing glaringly bad about it, and there's nothing like glaringly amazing about it in my mind.
Yeah,
it's just it's just a nice vanilla 7.5 for me.
I am a cheap. Yeah, I'm pretty cheap. So even 0.04, I feel like is pretty steep. See, I just miss the days when it used to be just 0.02.
Here we go.
And now it's just like why is minting become so much more expensive?
Okay, Boomer
Jones over here has got some freaking.
Sorry, you're not a cajillionaire and you can't just throw money away in gas fees. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, just like
stop being so poor, Matt.
Stop being so poor. It's just like why is that always like a project like this a year ago would be 0.02. You know what I mean? It just would not be. That's just not how it worked. Now, and it's like this is the lowest you go now. It's just kind of ridiculous, but it's the way it works. It's the way the cookie crumbles.
It's the way.
Banish to Solana. Yes, Dickenza. Yes, I know. Go to Solana. Go get your damn Polygon NFTs and your sold NFTs and get the hell out.
Yeah, Matt can't wait for the Solana NFTs on OpenSea. He's filling his Solana bags right now. He's bridging. He's been bridging.
I got my Solana bags full. Yeah.
He's ready. He's ready.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we could keep going. Like I'm even looking at projects right now, and I'm just looking at them. I'm like, oh yeah, look at these deadly ducks. I'm just looking at this. So many projects over the weekend that are going to be launching, but I think we should call it before we maybe pass out live on air.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Or I urinate myself live.
Friday. Everyone have a
which
good
nobody
weekend.
Wants. I'm telling you, nobody wants that.
Well, no one would know.
Well, my girlfriend would. She would not be happy about that.
just seeing you just piss your pants at your desk.
When I walk out of the office, and okay. Why are we? Why are we even entertaining my
Play
banter?
the outro music already. You're the one. I'm just
get us out of here,
man.
man.
Outro. We start saying our goodbyes.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Good morning. Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend.
And subscribe.
We love you, and we can't wait to see you back here Monday morning, of course, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. See you guys all later, and drink an extra beer for us this weekend, since we're spending all our money on gas fees.